John Lavelle. Listen, hockey, sport of hockey. There's a lot of people complaining because it's a contact sport. People getting hurt. I understand, and I see. I watch television. I watch hockey, and yeah, they get hurt. They get really hurt, and because it is considered a contact sport. Now they're debating whether to take the contact out of the sport because. There are children playing the sport too, and they're also getting hurt in the same way, and it can be life-altering if the injury is really a really bad injury. And the problem I find, like if they want to take the contact out, fine, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's going to alter the game to a point where a defenseman, when you have a forwards coming down, the defenseman's is the first line of defense before these players get into shooting on the goalie. And how does the defenseman stop a forward if he can't make contact? Because the rule of thumb is in defense is you take the player, not the puck. Because basically, if you're going to attempt to take the puck from him, he's just going to tie you in a knot. He can stick handle. He'll flip the thing back and forth. You'll never get a hold of it, and he's just going to walk around you because you can't contact him. So basically, you're going to have a sport here that really there's no benefit in having a defense player. I mean, he's defending that area, and the way he does that is he takes the player, not the puck. That's the way that position is played, and it's reasonable because the player is a large object, and it's easier to make contact. But trying to grab this little puck off of somebody, the guy's going to walk around you. He can bounce off the boards and just walk around you. I mean, there's nothing you can do, and so basically your career's over. And the thing with kids is, the same thing will be with the kids. They'll be frustrated because they can't stop the puck. And what will happen is the score won't be 3-1. It'll be like 300 to 100 or something. The score will get weird because you can't protect the end properly. And the other thing is so they decide, well, we'll leave it in the NHL, but we'll take it out of the kids playing the minor leagues. The problem is if you're going to do that, you're already producing possibly future hockey players that have no experience in the real world of hockey because they played their game different, and now they're not candidates for. They may be brilliant hockey players, but they're not candidates for the NHL because they don't have all the skills required to play the game. So that can affect their dreams or whatever, the future of hockey, because who's coming up? Nobody knows how to play the game the way it is being played in the NHL, and that could be a problem too. So the NHL isn't buying into this thing. They want to leave the game alone. I mean, they're making their money, and it's part of the sport. You either play or you don't. And but I know the people are really screaming about it, and parents don't want their kids playing the game. If their kid's going to get hurt, and I understand. So what's the answer? Who knows?